Hi everyone, I'm Jonna. Welcome to Wonder Mindset New Art Remembering. Today I want to talk about losing my dogs through cancer. For anybody out there who's undergoing this situation right now, and for people who have gone through this with their animals. And I know it's such a very sensitive topic. It's one of the things that have hurt me so much, but have also gave me the biggest growth in my life. And I'll forever be thankful. I know it's not easy. I still find myself crying sometimes. I know it seems like my baby girl, Bella, who has died from bone cancer in March of 2024. It's only 2026, but it doesn't seem like it's still fresh in a way. I don't think there's gonna be a point where it would feel like it was just a long time ago. And losing my dojo on September of 2025 from a brain tumor. Again, they were the love of my life, my soulmates. They have been a part of my journey, and I was lucky enough to have them after adopting them for 10 years. So I want to talk about how this pertains to New Earth remembering. When I lost my sister very early on from cancer years ago, and then my mom and my dad, especially with my sister, because I was really young and I haven't had the chance to really reconnect with my heart at that point. It was years and years of agony. It was a lot of crying. It's manifested to the point where I was in my 20s after her death, where I was actually having symptoms of cancer. And it's just how it is when there's a fear of a lot of programming, your sister going through it, dying from it, and then you thinking having her genetics, and of course the grief of losing her. And a part of you would also want to, sometimes, I don't know, subconsciously would, because you miss that person so much that you want to transition as well. And then with my mom and dad, it's gotten a little bit better on how I handled it because I was so much older. And then came my experience with my dogs, who are like my kids. The big difference of my state of being at that time, because New Earth is your new consciousness. It's a state of consciousness that you shift on that energy. Basically, when you're living in a space of love, when you have opened your heart, even the saddest things in your life is also a part of your strength and a part of your blessing growing up. The things that I was able to do when my Bella was sick, and that's even when she got amputated, and I was spending a lot of time with her, loving her, caring for her. And I'm so blessed to be able to work from home, to be able to really cater to her. And at that time, I decided to be a coach because I know it's been a mission of mine. It's a soul calling for me. And I was getting through my Mind Valley certification at that time while she was undergoing treatment. And she actually passed on like a month before I got my certification. The energy of that state of consciousness, I didn't really allow myself, although I was losing a lot of sleep, because I was really connected to my heart, to that love that I have for her. I saw myself in a very powerful energy, and I was amazed of everything that I was able to do. I was running two businesses. I was caring for her. I was getting my certification. I was taking care of our two other dogs in the household. And I was getting not enough sleep, but I made sure that my meditation and my red light therapy were non-negotiable, because I also understand that I really needed to stay healthy to be able to care for her and manage everything else. And also, you can't really stop working at the same time because it gets very expensive to care for someone who's sick. And basically, the hardest thing that have happened to me for losing my daughter, which is my dog, showed me how powerful I was, in order, because I was still able to care for her. And when I opened myself to love instead of defeat, instead of feeling like I'm a victim. Why her? Why do we have to go through this? Oh, she's everything to me. Instead of going in that space, I went to the place where I felt so blessed to have been. It's been an honor to actually have her in my life for 10 years. And she's also the reason why before she came in my life, I was very sick. I was diagnosed with Graves' disease. And when she came, she opened my heart because I was in bed all the time because of my muscle weakness and my heart palpitations. So it was really a struggle for me to get up certain days, actually most of the days, and I would find her not leaving my side. And so I want her to go pee and eat. And so I would find myself crawling on the stairs to go to the kitchen and be able to feed her and let her out. And I told myself at that time, because of my love for her, I'm not going to be a mom who's not going to be able to take care of her daughter. And that really gave me the strength. And here I am now, very well. I'm actually very healthy, the healthiest I've been in years. And so I remember all of the blessings that she brought in my life and how magical, even the difficult times that she was sick, and even with that, the love that we have shared together, on how magical that is. And so I found myself in gratitude despite the pain of losing her. I would always find myself coming back in that energy of gratitude for being so blessed, for a soul like hers to be a part of my life. And that didn't stop there. The magic was, as soon as she passed away, I saw her in our kitchen, her whole physicality. And 3 days after that, she's been showing up as a hummingbird. And that happened for us. Even now it's happening. But when I needed her, it was constant. It was almost every day, regardless of when we're walking, when we're on wherever we are. And also when we're having to make like difficult decisions or we're undergoing something, she's always there. I don't know, like just there's just this hummingbird that keeps on showing up. And I knew that was her telling me that she's always with me and she's still with me. And there's no separation between this world and that world. And I see her in my dreams. I still have a relationship with her and with my dojo. And I'll tell you the story about Dojo because it's another magical story as well. That there is a connection and we never lose that connection. Our love, our soul, our whole spirit is so powerful that we're able to connect to the other side. I still miss her because as a human being, I would still find myself crying on her birthday, anniversary, sometimes just looking at her picture. But it's not coming from a place of just hurt. It's coming from a place of just missing. I want to acknowledge everybody because I know it's not easy. And I know even after 10 years, we're still grieving. But I want you guys to open your hearts, to really open your hearts because when you open your heart, when you stop focusing on the pain and when you open your heart, you're going to witness the magic. You guys are going to see them in your dreams. You're going to have this relationship with them. If you're not in that place where your intuition is really open or there's still that wall between our world and their world, you're gonna start, if you open your heart, you're gonna start witnessing, you're gonna start having reminders of them up to a point where even you can't even question it anymore. Is this really a sign or not? I have so many stories of the different signs that Bella and Dojo has been connecting with me on the other side, my dreams that I have with them, things that happens in my life that keeps reminding me of their presence. It's such a beautiful thing. So I urge everybody who have experienced grief, whether from animals or from humans, to open their heart and open yourself to magical things and believe that we're all connected to each other. There's no separation between us and that world. And I'm excited for everybody to be able to share their experiences. Thank you so much. Till next time, let's all come back home to our hearts and let our soul lead. Take care.